Hey everybody, this is Rolls. Welcome to episode 23 of the Final Fantasy of the Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough. Can you tell what I was recording earlier? Or what I uploaded earlier, I guess. So we are escaping Groznygrad, and I already have an alert status. This is just great. Love it. Uh, I'm not stopping anywhere on the base. Uh, like you can get ammo for the single action army revolver that you were given, and there's food that you can get to sort of help you replenish your stamina before you go in. Hey, you know what's up. Um, but you can just as easily kind of do what I'm doing. Stop trying to fight past me. Just run. Just haul ass. Yeah, so it's under these pipes here is where the sewer exit is. And as you can see, you lose the alert level pretty quick because I don't think the game's actually coded to recognize that area as being, like they can't shoot you there. That's what I'm trying to say in so many words.
You're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
I wonder if that dialogue changes because she's like, "You're already in the sewers?"
Groznygrad is on.
Like, yeah, I ran just there.
Luck. But once I'm out of the fortress,
You can't get out.
I can't.
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
It's sealed off, too.
right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here.
Like, I mean,
Be there any minute now. You
this is kind of to be expected, right?
The exit sealed off.
They find out you escaped, they're gonna
by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If
send a group out looking for you. So, yeah, I don't need that coming up here. Maybe if I do it that way. But yeah, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this. It's a little section, for sure, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Mostly because of the dogs here. It's like a dark, cramped space, and as you crawl between the sections, there are the attack dogs that are in here. Now you can outrun them all, but I don't want to shoot dogs. Plus, they can kind of come out of nowhere, so it can surprise you at times. But I think I have the route down by heart at this point, too. Definitely looks right so far. There we go. It's the exit. Just book it there, man. I guess it is going to be in this part because this whole base escape took less than 5 minutes. Not counting this cutscene. But cornered. No escape.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends.
Bye. Jesus, Snake is going into the river. I mean, if you dive correctly, that's probably a survivable jump, I would guess. But I wouldn't recommend doing it either way. You probably will die from it, right? And then the rest of the unit's just like, alright, I guess we're going back home. I guess we're going back to the base, I mean. But anyway, here we go. It's time for some good stuff right here. I remember the first time I was playing this game that this section kind of came up, and it was just like, oh, wow, this is different and existential.
Are you one of the Cobras? Sad. So sad. A host of
Like, this, I swear, this is the most
are one of them.
interesting boss fights since Metal Gear Solid 1, really. Like all the kind of gimmicks with the fights are pretty unique and cool.
Sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But the dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
Oh boy, here we go. So there are a lot of interesting things you can do in this fight. You call, like,
Respond. Snake.
it's as if you're not connecting at all. I want to show that off.
Answer me! Snake! Snake!
Even Sagan, who's like the most restrained, gets in on the action a little bit.
Snake, what happened to you? Snake? Snake!
Okay. So you can get grenades in Grozny Grad that you can kill yourself with here, and then use a revival pill. You can do this walk like I'm doing here, and listen to what he's saying, and let's see. For example, there's the fear. The only people you have to see here are the bosses if you're doing a no-kill run, because when you beat them, they technically blow themselves up. So in a way, you're responsible for their death, even though the game doesn't count it as, you know, that you actually killed them. I remember getting that achievement, the Peace Walker achievement it was called, for the trophy. It was a fun playthrough. You gotta be careful with how you do it though, because like, you can shoot soldiers on the floating platforms and on motorcycles later in the game with a tranq dart, and it doesn't count that you killed them, even though like their vehicles flip over and explode. Can use the fake death pill here, I think, and then the revival pill. What else can you do? I think you can lay down in the river and drown yourself and use a revival pill. So there are just tons of ways to expedite this if you don't want to. But we're already at the Fury here, so first time I played through and I was just kind of like, fuck it, as a kid. There were a lot of soldiers to and they're different, like if you kill them by shooting them in the dick, which is something you can do. They're like, I'm not a man anymore. It's like, I know that's a little extreme, but okay. There we go, we reached his body. Snake is dead. You just hit it with the revival pill. And it's like this brief little interlude is over.
Boss, you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission?
Oh, dropped my phone.
You'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
You're back to life, Snake. Press the right button, May. What are you doing in the past? It's just like sitting there he has to call the team, but they're like sitting there hacking up, you know,
That was a close
swamp water.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Soul?
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard of him. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Interesting. I wonder if there's a correlation between him and
In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out
Psycho Mantis, because I just watched that boss fight on the
And the boss?
Metal Gear Solid 1 stream that I'm watching.
I don't know the details.
Yeah, well, let's had a couple slices of pizza that I ordered. Kicking back, chatting with people and just hanging out. Chatting on my phone, I mean, texting and whatnot.
2 years ago?
At Salino Yards.
But
You know, those cliffs you were at.
shut up outside.
The boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep.
And they're not being too
2 years
loud.
ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Salino.
Anyway,
That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss
there is a real parallel between those two also and Snake and Gray Fox, now that I'm thinking about it. They were just like allies in the past, and
Yeah.
these two were an item.
Looks like it's not time for me to die
But
yet.
Snake and Gray Fox, allies that had to face each other
mission is shot.
in battle.
Roger that.
And you know, Snake killed him on a minefield when they were having a fist fight. But then
All right.
Yeah. I took
comes back here in Metal Gear Solid 1 as Cyborg Ninja.
nothing. Forget it.
Yeah.
Let's just say I'm back.
Good. But how did you escape?
Kojima loves to like do repeating patterns, and I love him for that because as like a writer and just like
I got carried away.
my creativity is that same kind of way,
Great.
where it's just like I want to
What do you mean?
give fans who've been here for the long haul like
I know a good spot nearby.
sort of a reward for paying attention.
Where is it?
And it's a great way to make a story.
Upstream until you get to a waterfall.
Upstream till we hit a waterfall.
Right.
So we're gonna meet up with her in the next episode though. So
The cave
we are
waterfall upstream.
slowly progressing,
See you there.
but we will get to the end.